What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Garcia Aquatics here. Hey, guys, they just wait until a few more people to show up. And let's see what you guys want to talk about. I would like to know what you guys would like to talk about, but me, basically, I want to know what type of fish you're keeping, what size tank you have, and if you want to come up, there's the link. If you want to come up, if you can show your tanks, you're more than welcome. And guys, I'm gonna say it now so I don't have to forget. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that notification bell, turn it on. Make sure you have it turned on all the way. That way you could know when I'm gonna go live or when I'm dropping a video. And I want to know what you guys think about my last video. And I know there's probably a lot of people live right now, but I just wanted to come up because my usual time is Sundays at 8 o'clock. But I just wanted to come up since I was already on vibes. But I just want to see how everybody's doing and what you guys think about anything. And I want to know what you guys do with your tanks and stuff like that. And I would like to know. We'll find out here for a minute. You don't remember what you had for breakfast. So what do you think about the video if you see it? If you've seen it, Mr. Way. How's everybody doing? I want to know what's going on. I just want to know what you guys think about the way I got this set up right here, the way I'm setting it up now, little by little. But this setup is not going to last too long either. Sometime in In December, I'm changing stuff around. All right, we got Silver Creek Aquatics. And yes, guys, hey, wait. Just drop Silver Creek's email. Just his email. Just drop his email for whoever's looking for a nice, beautiful, custom made background. And anybody looking for a background, check with Silver Creek's Aquatics or Wildlife. Check with him and tell him what you're looking for. So just drop Silver Creek's link out, his email. And Nathan, welcome. Thank you for coming. And I see that you're fixing you're changing your filter media out. That's good. You're doing that. Yo, Fishy Biz, if you're not too busy, there's the link code. And here's the link for Tommy Silver Creek Aquatics email. If you're looking for that custom made background, and and you tell him what you want, and he'll try to do the best he can to do it for you, and he'll give you the price and everything. Pesadic, welcome, Diego. June, welcome. Pesadic, any 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 deals for the end of before the end of this month, or you got any specials going on for next month? And guys, if you haven't checked Pesadic, go ahead and check out Pesadic. Like I always say, if you can't find it, Pesadic might have it. So go ahead and check him out, and he might have what you're looking for. And who knows? And you probably could get a good deal because probably wherever you're looking for it, it might be a little too high. And Pesadic might have it for cheaper. Who knows? Because we know this is not a cheap hobby. We're always balling on a budget. And that line right there, balling on a budget, I got that from my friend Melvin. Melvin from Hawaiian Fishkeeper. Balling on a budget. So yeah, so far I have it set up like this, but later, sometime in December, it's gonna go from where that clock is, that wall right there, that wall right there. It's gonna go from that wall all from that wall I hate this reverse camera. All right, from that wall all the way to that side, it's going to be one big wall unit that I'm doing. I'm doing a whole big wall unit here. The frontosa tank is going to be in the middle, and I'm still debating if I should put Walter, the Fajaca puffer, if I should put him on the right side of the tank of the frontosa or on the left side of the tank. I'm thinking about doing that and probably put the frontosa. You know what? I'm gonna put Walter on that side, then the frontosa, and then the Oscars where the frontosa tank is. And it's gonna be one big wall unit. And usually I don't do videos of me making the stuff and stuff like that, doing the DIYs. But this time I'm gonna do the DIY. And I'm gonna do it step by step, show you how I did it, how it's gonna be coming along, and how I'm doing it. And it's gonna be a great friend of mine that's gonna be helping me, and you know him, Chroma Guppies, my local breeder. And most likely, Brother Drew, if he's not too busy, we're gonna be doing it, having this tank all set up, this whole wall unit. So I want to set it up nice, like that. Whoever comes down to like Daytona or they're in Florida, they want to visit Garcia Aquatics, they're gonna be able to see how I have it set up. But right now I'm rearranging everything, reorganizing everything, and that's how I'm setting up everything. I want to set up everything just perfect to have it. I have sales once in a while. You just have to keep checking what you need might be on sale. You see how I'm saying it, guys? Check it out. Stuck in traffic, but the good thing is you're listening to Garcia. You're stuck in traffic and you're listening to Garcia. Wi-Fi. Welcome, Wi-Fi. How you doing, Wi-Fi? If anybody wants to come up, if anybody wants to come up, there's the link. And it's Wednesday, hanging out with Garcia Aquatics. If you want to come up, and go ahead, come up and hang out with Garcia Aquatics. And also, you can show your tanks and what kind of fish you're keeping. We would like to know. Oh, wow. Really? The PSA ban planted tanks? No, no. Welcome. No, no. Like they say, how you doing? Let me just see something real quick. Well, I'm doing okay. I'm doing wonderful. Just give me 1 second. I gotta check something out real quick. Oh, not there. You see this here? Nothing there. Well, basically everything's going good for me, and I'm just a little tired, and I'm sooner or later gonna be keep on moving everything around because rearranging my living room with all the tanks. There is only one, two, three, four tanks here, Then I'm gonna set it up perfectly, and then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna work on my dining room. And Garcia had 30 tanks, and now probably like about like 20 or less. And I'm just changing things around. What happened here, Alex Carnelli? Welcome, Alex Carnelli. Butt how you doing? Wow, Alex. Hey, Alex. If you want to come up, Alex, here's the link. If you want to come up. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can turn this a little bit right here. As you can see, I got these from Carib Sea, and these rocks here I found, but they're gonna be coming out as soon as I get more of these Carib Sea rocks. I'm gonna be putting that in and fix up everything. And probably the way I'm gonna be setting up this wall unit here, I'm gonna be doing it like setting up like a little pamphlet of those three tanks, like the Frontosa, where they come from, the water, how the habitat and everything, the whole description about them. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the Fajaca, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the Florida Gar, the Chocolate Cichlid, the Tiger Oscars, the Jack Dempseys, and everybody. Yeah, you gotta you gotta get that medication. I'm gonna show you the reason why you guys don't see the peacock here. Me and my local breeder, Kerma Guppies, we saw that he had a little gash on the side, and it was getting all bad and stuff like that. So I had to medicate it. I put him in a separate tank. And give me 1 second, guys. What's going on, Wes?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
I'm a little under the weather, but I'm doing all right.
Don't worry, you're gonna get better. I know you're gonna get better, but you don't last long.
Yeah, whatever it is, I guess my coworker got, so it won't last too long because he's back at work today. So I'll probably go back tomorrow. But figured I'd say hi and show you some stuff.
So what do you think about this little setup, the temporary setup I got now?
This is my little temp set. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, nice.
And there's that little guy. The glass is filthy, so forgive me. This guy keeps eating all the things that clean the glass. I don't know what you guys can see.
All right, hold on.
There's an arrow crab there, but I got him because I just got that clam, and I mean clams aren't cheap, and I was all excited because I lost my last clam when I moved, and so I finally got another clam, and it's a large clam. It's like 6 or 7 inches.
Wow.
So it was a pretty penny, and then I see little bristleworms eating at its foot, and so I call the store, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they'll do that." Yeah, just you can get an arrow crab or something, and so I got an arrow crab to do that. And the first thing the arrow crab does is grab one of my hermit crabs and eat him. So I was like, well, that helps. Thanks. Like,
Oh
I
man.
had never seen something just get murdered like that, but that's exactly what happened. I got that little clown, that little guy.
That little clown, the way those clownfish, the way they swim, it
Yeah,
looks.
that's why they're called that. It's just they're stupid, and I love it. And I wanted another black and white one just like that. I had one before that when I moved back down to Boca. I didn't know where it was in the tank because I had the tank covered and everything else was in buckets. And then I had moved everything into the new place, and then he was in the bed of the truck. So that sucked. So somehow he found his way out. But this one's been happy. And I just had, like the other guy had, just a little event where some stuff died off. I don't know what happened. I got a fairy wrasse. I got a carpenter's fairy wrasse. It was like $100. It was really well. I don't know. It looked good, and it was just freaked out the whole time. And then it died, and then it took half the fish with it. I only have like one other fish in there now. I had a mandarin goby and a whole bunch of other stuff, and it just took them all out because it threw the water off. But everything else seems to be doing all right. There's one coral that's a little upset, but it's nighttime, and hopefully it's gonna perk back up at some point. That
Well,
and the clam is just pretty. Like
but
I
we'll
like it.
see.
What?
We'll see when I'll be ready to set up a saltwater tank. But the thing is, I just gotta set up this living room first the way I want to. Then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna do the dining room. And then when I'm doing the dining room, I'm gonna leave one little section. If I could turn that probably into a saltwater tank.
Do you have a pre-drilled tank?
No.
It's a lot easier with a sump. Like if I could go back in time and do this all over again, all those tanks that I just never showed interest in because I was freshwater and never did anything with, that I would always see pop up just for free to get them out of people's houses, I would have taken a drilled one. It's just so much better. And when you have a sump, you can balance your water a lot easier. And you don't have to worry about the water level. Like this tank, I have to put water in every single day just to make sure that it doesn't get too low or anything. Just because it'll evaporate and then that raises the salinity because the salt doesn't evaporate as much. And I came home from vacation and the salt was a little high. Like I would do it with a drill tank if I knew any better.
But some of the guys that but there's some guys that I heard that they use handbags, filters, and then use also the canister filters too.
I would like one of those. I'm using just a little HOB. It's working. It's not ideal, but it's got this little thing, which of course works very well. But it's a little kind of protein skimmer type thing that sucks water in from the top. But is my clam okay? Why is my clam not moving? Okay, no, he's moving. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing it with just a hang on back, and I've got like some basic, well, not basic corals, but I've got like the basics of stuff that will filter stuff out of the water. I'm trying to do the same philosophy that I was doing before with like no water changes. It's just I'm doing that right now because everything fucking died. Sorry for vulgarity. I wasn't expecting that to happen. But when we
Nano, welcome. And Nano, don't forget, I haven't forgot about you. Uh, Probably in a week or two, I'll let you know when I'm going down to neighborhood fish farm, and I'll bring the artwork for you.
I'll be right back.
Have you heard from Malone? Alex Carnelli. Um, this is what I use to medicate when any of my fishes get sick, and I got them in the med tank, and this is what I use. Even though it might be a little expensive and stuff like that, but this is the best thing I ever used. And and my peacock, he's gonna go. He's gonna be coming back to his tank soon. To his big boys. He's gonna hang out with his big boys.
I've never regretted spending more on something.
Even though they got some good medication for anything, but even though I'm not sponsored by them, but this is the best thing I ever used.
What's special about it?
It it's whatever chemicals that's in here, it it cures the fish for that whole week that you're doing it, and then when you do the water change again, put the more with the same drops on it for the size tank you're using, and you're medicating the fish. Because before he had it looked like it, but it was not it, and
Yeah.
it also takes away. It gets the external and the internal bacteria, gets them out. All that parasite gets them all out with whatever's in here. And boy, let me tell you, it works so perfect for them. And I just can't wait to see when I can put him back. But I gotta find a way what I'm gonna do with this Florida guard. He's sweet and beautiful. Even though my lady and my local breeder, they both chipped in and got me that Florida guard because they said, your name is Gar, and you're always going Garcia. We had to get you that. So I'm thinking about getting him, put him in a separate tank, but we'll see what happens. But he's been chasing some of my fishes, but it's their nature and the way they behave and stuff like that. It's
So
their
I've got a question for you.
uh-oh. And I might not have the answer.
Well, wait. Let me make sure first. Is your sorry? You can tell that I'm doing fish stuff. But is your wife in the room?
Huh?
Is the lady in the room?
She's in her room. I'm in the living room.
So
So
she can't hear me.
no.
Sorry, still a little sick. All right, great. So how much do you spend per week on fish equipment? On like fish in general?
Just food. That's all. Nothing else. Everything is all food.
Now, the next question: how honest was that statement?
Very honest, because I'm not lying. And if I wanted to spend something on a different equipment or anything else, I always run it by her because she's 100% behind me, and she's always supporting for everything that I do, and I
That's awesome.
support her for everything that she does. We always keep it at 100. We
I'm
always
not in the
keep
bathroom. I'm just doing fish stuff.
no problem.
But I've got a pretty good system going now.
What was
And
that?
I can say that I'm proud of what I'm doing. I don't know if my parents are, but I don't live with them, so they can't say anything. But I've got like a whole linear system going. And that freshwater thing I talked about with the tank that just kind of lives on its own is still going. I'm really happy about that. It looks ugly. It looks hideous, but there's still fish in there. It's nighttime, so you can't see anything. And there's little copepods and all kinds of stuff. But all it does is live off of that light until nighttime. And then the fish live off of the copepods, and the copepods eat the algae, and I'm really happy about that. And its filter fuels my hydroponic system, which has been going great. And I've got a whole bunch of little baby plants in there and stuff that's sprouting out. And all I really do is clean filters. My next goal is to move that one to basically no filter, but fish water is like the greatest fertilizer, and I basically don't buy vegetables anymore because I can grow a lot of them. I'd like to grow everything, but I'm not there yet. But I still use my reef fish filter as well for fertilizer, which has been great. I feel like more people should do that.
Every time I do my, even
What?
when I go to do my water changes, even though I don't do too much water changes, but when I clean my canisters, that water after I clean the sponges and everything and all the media, when I clean it, I don't do it so thorough, but I just leave some bacteria in the sponge and in the media. But then the rest of the water, I just dump it on all the plants that I have in front of my house or in my backyard, and my plants looking beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
And New
That's the
Local
best thing for
Austin,
plants.
welcome. And Nano, there's the link if you want to come up. If you're not too busy, Nano. And I haven't got the rimless tank yet. I haven't got no rimless tank yet because I just gotta get caught up with some of my bills and stuff like that. And I'm also rearranging everything in this house. The living room, the dining room, and then it's gonna be the office. I gotta redo the office because last time we were in that office, it was after Aqua Expo and then getting ready to go to Daytona. We did what we had to do, and it is a little. To be honest, I don't like to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's a little messy, and I gotta clean it up and rearrange everything. And I gotta get more stuff to get that office the way I want to. And I already told Lady Shimmy Shimmy that I will be spending money, but I'm gonna make a new table for her, and it's gonna be perfect for her. A beautiful table for her.
What are you making it out of?
I'm just gonna get the regular wood, regular wood. I'm just gonna go to our Home Depot or Lowe's.
I've been wanting to make stuff. I'm walking around now, which is nice. I just had foot surgery, so I'm not doing anything crazy yet. But I'd say it's going all right. I want to start making things again. I'm still waiting with all my machines. I got that reminds me, I've got to do that tonight. I've got to email the people and fill out paperwork.
And Coral, I'm not gonna be singing and I'm not gonna be dancing to have people to come up. No,
You're gonna be singing and dancing.
I'm not singing and I'm not dancing. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those fools. And Select Pet, welcome. How you doing? Nice stream you had going. I like that. I want to see more. I want to see more. Skipper, I'm coming for your soul, Skipper. I'm coming for your soul.
How you doing, guys?
Beautiful.
What's up?
What's
Hey,
going
man.
on?
Good, good. I was just interested in the West.
Oh yeah, Wes.
Yeah, what's up?
I guess he was very excited seeing your stuff.
Who was?
Rodolfo here.
What's up?
With your plants and stuff like that.
I
You
can't
went
hear.
Yeah, yeah. So
I can't hear him at all.
You can't hear me? How about now?
You hear him now?
It might be on his end. He might need to turn his mic on.
I think. mm,
Well, Coral, if that's what floats your boat, if I'm not doing no dancing and singing for anybody, and you want to go ahead and telling people to go ahead and subscribe, and if you want to subscribe, that doesn't bother me. I just keep doing what I can, but I'm not singing and dancing. And the only way I'll probably do it, if you cash at me, then it's a different story.
I'll cash app you 10 cents.
Uh-huh.
Did I just hear him?
Okay.
No, I still can't hear him.
No.
Can you hear him?
I hear him moving. It's
Maybe-
probably where you at, where you got yours, the way yours is set up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try headphones. Maybe it's like a settings thing. I don't know. Because you were already in the room when I joined, but he wasn't, so maybe it got glitched out.
Master Fish Guy, how you doing? Hey, Master Fish Guy, do me a favor. Go ahead and put my my Cash App, because there's people here in the chat that is looking for me to go ahead and sing and dance, and I ain't gonna do this for free.
I'll give you 10 cents.
Nope, I won't even take that. It has to be
Hey,
$5
that's
and up.
good money.
No, it has
I
to be
worked for
$5
that.
and up. It has to be $5 and up if you want to sing. If you want to see Garcia sing and dance.
I worked for my 10 cents.
I'm hearing an echo. Rodolfo, how it sounds? It sounds okay? Too much echo?
Yeah. So there's definitely an echo. Like you repeat yourselves, in my ears. Obviously, you're not doing it, but
I cannot hear what he's saying at all. Should I leave and come back? Maybe that'll fix it?
see if that will work. Oh, you're gonna get off and come back? All right. Both of you go ahead, get off, and then come back. It's gonna be $5. $5 if you want to see Garcia Aquatics sing or dance. Soon as one of my moderators drop my as a matter of fact, hold on.
Say something?
It sounds good to me now.
All right, that's better.
Master Fish Guy. I already put it up there. I put a little thing going in the bottom for anybody to see it.
I missed whatever was in the interim.
Okay, let's see how Rodolfo sounds. Okay, Rodolfo, let's go. Let's see. A testing a one, a testing a one, a testing a two. Let's go.
can you hear me now?
I do not
him.
hear him. I don't know why I
hear him.
can't hear him.
I hear him with no problem.
Do I need to go to YouTube to hear him?
This is our StreamYard.
Well, I get that, but I can't hear him.
All right, hold on. He's gonna check. His son is checking for him.
Okay, I can hear stuff now.
How about now?
Yeah, that's way better. What happened?
I don't know. My tech support took over.
See,
It's always good to
My
have
kid
a
is, pretty good with computers, so he figured it out real quick.
I think that's just something that we come with.
All right. So my question was regarding your aquaponics setup. Do you use any fertilizers for it?
When I wash, regardless of whether it's fresh or salt, my filters, I just take the filter in a bucket, in this bucket specifically, actually, which is what I was just using. And I just I don't rinse them out. I just kind of squeeze them out into it. And then I dump that in there. I should use a pH buffer more, but for the most part, I've not really supervised it. The biggest issue that I've had is nutrient balance in between like having young plants and having larger plants, because if you have too many, they just kind of get root rot. But if you don't have enough, the bigger plants suffer. So you kind of have to have like similarly sized or very well siping system.
So let me suggest something. In regards to the fertilizers, that's totally good. You know, it has a lot of the nutrients. If you're getting root rot, try to put a timer on the pump and not.
So yeah, I've got a little system there that it's like a smart timer, and I've reduced the amount of watering. And even then, like I don't know if I need to reduce it more, but I've reduced it to like half of what they're recommending for where my plants are, and it still has like an excess of fluid.
What's the recommended timer? What are you going?
It's like a minute of watering for every hour, and I have it at like 30 seconds every 2 hours. So I guess I'm doing a fourth of what they're suggesting, but
the reason is most likely those numbers that they are giving you is for an outside setup. I think you have them inside, correct?
Yeah, they're inside.
All right. So maybe you might even go lower to like a few times throughout the day, like 3 times per day.
I could do that.
I'm studying this, so that's why. But in the college that I go to, that's what we do. We do like 15 minutes 3 times a day, or if it, in your case, it's a lot more moist inside of the house than in the green.
1 second, I'll be right back.
No problem. But again, the other thing that we don't use on the hydroponics is the, like the compost tea that you're using, which is the
fish waste.
term? Yeah, the fish waste. We use actual fertilizer, but
yeah,
it's totally fine. Totally accept, you know what I mean? It's fine. It's just
for a while, it was going totally fine, but they were all at the same stage of life. And like if you look at it, like I have this basil here. There's one leaf that's bad on it, but I have this basil here and this leek, and that's just a little snippet of leek that I stuck in there that turned into an actual plant. But like then I have like tiny little plants, and I burned off some. But I've got like this that was really big. I burned off some of that because it started doing bad. But I'm going to need to balance it out because I have different plants with different needs. Like I have rosemary in the tree, and that doesn't have the same needs as the basil. And I'm not sure how low I can go before like the rosemary falls off of the tree, because that would suck. But it's a weird balance. Because like I can keep plants fine outside, but doing it in my house is like totally different. It was awesome for like a solid 6 months.
The good thing about doing it indoors is that your pest, like you have a lot more pest control.
Yeah, I don't have any issues with that.
where if you put them outside, you're definitely gonna run into that. Like I have to constantly hit the plants with like neem oil,
Neem, yeah.
or they have a diatomaceous earth that you could buy. Like,
Oh, yeah, for bugs. It
yeah,
dehydrates them.
yeah. So just
Yeah, I've got neem oil in the system,
okay.
which helped with something. I don't remember what issue I was having,
The
but it also
little
helped with a bit of the fungus that would grow on some of the soil. Like
because
certain plants that weren't drawing as much water would get a fungus, and
yeah,
even the plants that came from the company that sells the hydroponic system would grow that almost immediately.
and
And
this is the reason. It's the bug that creates the fungus. So
hmm,
when bugs bite the plant, they like
hmm.
I don't know if where they like white little powdery.
Oh, I haven't had those here. I know what you're talking about. I did have those. Those were horrible.
Yeah,
No, I haven't had those here. I did have those at my last place, and I don't think any of those plants have actually moved into this place. But I have had those. They look like fungus.
if
Like
if
I thought they were a fungus, and they were tiny white fuzzy bugs.
if you don't have neem oil, the next best thing is watery soap. Like
No, I've been using neem oil.
no, I know, but like I say, you run out of it or whatever it might
Okay.
be. You know what I mean? And then there's also something called BT. That's also for grubs and caterpillars. Um, that's also effective because you're not spraying it with the fish. This is standalone system.
Yeah.
If you have like a pond with bugs or the little white things that look like fungus, uh, you can use the neem oil, no problem, because it stays floating, and then you could like flush it with some water, so so you don't have like a film of oil on the surface.
Yeah.
But just I'm like even though I love fish, I have fish. I love plants in my aquarium, so like I'm trying to get the groundwork first, like learn about plants, and then like slowly get into like the aquatics, like how to properly grow uh, aquatic plants
Oh,
for
like a planted tank?
yeah, no, not just that, but like actually uh, like commercial type stuff, like farming. So
Well, when you say aquatic plants for commercial, are you talking about what, like water chestnuts or something?
no, like everything you and I buy for an aquarium, uh, get a degree for it. You know what I mean? Like a ornamental aquaculture, um, botany, botany degree. I don't know, like the equivalent of aquatic botany. So but since
I think that's still botany.
yeah, for sure,
I'm pretty sure
you
that's
have a
still botany.
you have a concentration in certain things. Like they also specialize.
But yeah, specifically
So for ornamental
aquatic
purposes, yeah, there's a every discipline has like specialties within it. So
style.
yeah, but I if it wasn't because of fish, it would have never led me to my love for plants as well, because I love to keep planted aquariums with the fish. And dude, I have an Oscar that is just too big for my setup. Do you want it?
Where you at?
That's a
Can
Garcia guy question.
Yeah, it's a Garcia question. You mentioned I live kind of sort of close to neighborhood fish farm. A couple guys, you mentioned
Oh,
that
so you're close to Nano Aquarium and also DJ Guppies. They live close to Neighborhood Fish Farm. I'm
I
over
never been.
here in West Palm. I'm only like an hour and 30 minutes, if that. It depends on what I drive. I can get there fast, but you say you got a big Oscar?
Like I would say like 8 inch. you know. And he actually came from West Palm Beach. My cousin bought a house in West Palm Beach, and
Nice.
they left an aquarium. You know what I mean? Like the people from before, and
I
you
hate
know,
when people do that. Why buy
Yeah.
fish and then they don't take care of it and they move and they says, "All right, I'm not taking that with
fuck
me."
it, leave it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what happened. So, you know, my cousin called me and he's like, "Hey, dude, there's a fish tank in the house. You want it?" So he's a West Palm Beach resident as well, the Oscar. He's an albino. Right now it's dark, and I have him outside, and yeah, sort of like that. That's why I noticed. I saw the fish are attracted to you because I guess you feed them or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, dude, that would be a nice addition to Garcia Aquatics tank. So
I wasn't gonna get back into the big fish, but my local breeder, he was picking up a 90 gallon because he said he needed a 90 gallon, and they gave him the three Oscars and the peacock bass. And they were all four fish were in a 90 gallon. I was like, really? Why people doing this? So then he tells me, um, you still got that 150 empty? I go, yeah. Okay. I'll see you in a minute. I'm like, well, what you got? What?
What?
Well, don't worry. I'll be with in a minute. When he shows up with both buckets, and he goes, "This is for you." All right. Oh no! Now I'm getting back to my big fish. And then he tells me, "I saw your very first video when you started with your Oscars and your clown knife, and I know you missed those fish. So I can find a place to put it in my house or in my place where I have all these fish, and I don't have a big tank like you do. So I decided to give it to you on this. Well, since you're already here, let's get this tank set up. Let me go ahead and open the new box of the canister that I have. I just opened it up, started working on it, setting it all up, and we put it up. And now, so that you're muted.
no, no, it's super cool. Like I love the display from what I could see. I mean, you know what I would love to set up later, like a pond, but with Oscars, albino Oscars. You know those like the ones that
Yeah,
are.
for the pond, since the lighting is black, it's better to get albinos for you can see them. That's the only best way to do it. But there's people that do their ponds with the blue, sky blue lining. But just with time,
The algae,
it
right?
won't be blue no more
Yeah.
because all that algae that's going to be building up on it, and you don't want to be taking out the Oscars, scrubbing all that algae out. You don't want to be doing that. So the best way to do it for me is just having the black lining and have the common plecos in there. They can eat all the algae and put the albino Oscars. That's what I would like to do.
For sure. I have just like you. Somebody gave me a pond, like a plastic, one of those Home Depot liners that are like kidney shaped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like 150 gallons, and it has a hole, but I fixed the hole, and I'm just like I'm waiting till the semester's over, so I have like time to dig a hole for the thing. But I'm leaning towards like albino Oscars, like with red, or the albinos that are completely albino, white,
Yeah.
to put in there.
And the lemon Oscars.
Lemon Oscars.
They're nice and yellow, but some of them, when they get bigger and older, that yellow is gone. And sometimes you start seeing them, they just turn all white and have a black outline on it. It gives it a different look, but you always want to have that lemon, but you don't get that lemon. But Predatory fans got some good lemon. They got some nice lemons, cherry red Oscars, and albinos.
All right.
Also, but to put it in a pond, you won't look. You won't be able to see them, and those are the only ones that you can put in the tank. The green eye is green eye. It has green eyes, and it's albino. I mean, bumblebee Oscars. The print is so beautiful, and just having it with the green eye, and it's just better for me. It's better off having it in a tank. But putting it in the pond, you won't able to see it. But for the ponds, it's always like a red or an albino. That's the only best way I would look at it.
No, for sure. I agree 100%. The other thing I was going to mention, oh man, I drew a blank. Shit. Okay, so
Sorry, guys, I'm still here. I'm chasing an anole right now.
oh, okay, I remember. Do you follow Brazil Oscar Brazil? It's on YouTube. Oh no, I'm sorry. They're on Instagram. I think they have a thing on YouTube as well. But dude, like all the Instagrams that they put of those ponds in Brazil with Oscars are amazing, dude. Like I don't know if you want to check it out, you know, like on when, but you know, I think like the ponds that they build are with sand, and I think it might be fake rock or it might be real rock. I don't know what the rock looks like over there in Brazil. But you know, they design, I guess, like ponds, or maybe it's like they just send in pictures to the YouTube channel, and then they post them on the Instagram little shorts of it. But they look amazing. The water crystal clear, the Oscar, even the dark ones, because they use sand, and then they generally put like lighter color rocks. Even the standard ones, or the like the ones that are greener or the black.
Yeah.
Dude, they look fucking amazing.
I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna have to check them out. Select Pet. I don't know what kind Oscar he is, but the only thing I know is an albino, and I like the way it is. He has that white right here, and then he has that whole side red. And I don't know what kind of Oscar it is, and probably I'm gonna have to later find out. Probably take a picture of it and Google it. Google image, and it'll tell me what kind of Oscar it is. But sometimes Google can't tell you the right one.
Yeah, no, I ran into that same problem. Like you put it and then it gives you something random. But I mean, there's, you just take your time with it, like, and I'm sure you'll find because I mean, they're all the same species.
Yeah.
I think there's other varieties as well. I mean, other species, but the majority of the ones that are in captivity that get bred come from the same stock or the same original. You know what I mean? Like parents sort of thing. So then it's just bred for color, bred for shape, bred for... And I think there, people keep koi, but we live in a place, South Florida, being,
No, I'm not hungry. I don't want none of that, Wes. No,
Thanks.
No,
Protein.
No.
That's a food of the future. We're running out of...
I know.
That's why I got the hydroponic system.
Yeah.
I keep putting steak in there to try and grow that. It never works.
Oh, for the grubs or whatever?
No, steak in the hydroponic system.
Steak?
Yeah, because like if I get carrots, I can stick like the root of the carrot in the thing and it'll grow. So I figured if I do the same thing with steak, but
are you being serious? There's a 3D printer that somebody, like I guess like a university or
we're talking about those now.
But it's for protein.
Oh no, yeah, they have those.
Yeah, like 3D.
I've got my lab. This is what I do for a living. This room.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
So like Exotic saying, speaking of, I'm selling aquaponics, hydroponics on my website next year. I'm working on setting up with some manufacturers, and distributors. Now that's awesome. And if anybody's looking for that, you're gonna have to wait till next year.
No, listen, if you guys want to come to, whatever, whenever, MDC, Miami-Dade College, the Kendall campus, and I think the Hialeah campus as well, they have a whole greenhouse, like a little farm set up in each college where they do hydroponics, aquaponics, for as a class. But the place also, is open to the public if the teachers or the workers are there and stuff. I keep there in the aquaponics setups that I have. Right now, I'm growing gold dust mollies, and then I have those the sword plants that are on the back of the
Amazon
pond,
sword.
Amazon swords. The ones that they grow at neighborhood fish farm, the ones
Yeah.
that are like behind the drip, for the ponds.
Yeah.
So I bought a couple of like mother plants, and they're growing amazing. The other thing that we do is native plants in another pond, and that one has yellow labradorochromis, like the African cichlids. I put like 30 of them in there. Fucking, the color, because I run into the same thing. Even though the pond is white, it's like a fiberglass, kind of like a bathtub looking thing, but like 300 gallons. Like six. No, I think it's like 10 by 6. I have in there Madagascan lace plants. I have Anacharis. I have Lancifolia, which is like a native. The ones that look like little lances growing, like you see them in the Everglades everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think-
Madagascar lace
I don't know the names too
and
much.
Anacharis are like a couple of my favorite plants.
yeah, I don't know.
The plants
And
that I use is always the Nubius and the Nubius nanas and the swords
for sure, no.
and the Java ferns. Those are the easiest plants for me because I'm just starting to do tanks with plants and stuff like that, and learning my escaping.
It's a gateway, dude. It's a gateway.
Yeah, it's a gateway.
Because me, I'm just going. It's the way I was before. I would just go to Petco or PetSmart, buying those fake plants, and that's all like that. There goes my beautiful tank. But now that I don't use no plastic plants and I use the real plants and my tanks, I'm just loving the way it looks. Oh, look who just show up over here. We got KJE Aquatics. How you doing? Hey guys, just like I said about Paysonic, don't forget about KJE Aquatics. Check his website. If you don't know if anything that you're looking for and you can't find it, he might have it. And you don't never know when there's a sale. Get that sale and get it. I'm not twisting on arms. I'm not telling you to pull out your cards. But you already know you're always looking for something for your tank. Go ahead, check out KG Aquatics, and don't forget about Pet Sonic.
I already got in trouble today pulling out my card. And I got in trouble with myself.
Oh, now you know him, right? You know that guy right there, huh? Rodolfo, you know him?
I don't. No, you know what? I think they have a YouTube channel, no? Or he
Yeah.
does.
I believe, so, yeah.
I think I follow him. I have him. I follow a bunch of, like aquarium stuff. So, like, when the notifications come, I watch it. That's my TV nowadays. Yeah.
And guys, and there is his link. There's the links to the fishfam.link for KJE Aquatics. I don't know why I always say KG. I don't know why. It is KJE Aquatics. And also, here's the link for Pet Sonic. Check them out. Check those guys out. Check out those links. And guys, don't forget about Badfish also. It depends where you live. some places are cold right now, and sometimes she don't want to take no chances to ship anything to you. But check her website out, and they'll and she'll let you know. And I gotta say hello to my other lady before she gets mad at me. Didi, mi amor, ¿cómo estás, mi vida? I love you. So yeah, I'm thinking about probably like in a week or two, I might be heading down to neighborhood fish farm.
Okay, I'll stay
And
tuned. So, do you like? I could show you a picture. I think no. Are you also on Instagram, or
yeah,
how would I get a send you a
our
picture of the fish?
Instagram is Garcia underscore aquatics.
Yeah, I'll send you tomorrow when there's light, a better picture, and then you let me know. I'll put like a ruler or something by it so you can see the size.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be grabbing that Oscar anyway from you.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm gonna be and sooner or later I'm gonna be getting more I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff because I'm gonna be getting another bigger tank because I want to get another bigger tank. And I want to put a pond in front of my house, but I gotta put the net because over here I got too many damn birds, and I don't want to have them come home and I'll be like, look, where are my fishes? And then I just see that bird like this. As soon as I cut that belly up of that bird, I'm gonna find all my fish. I don't want that.
There was when I lived with my parents when I was younger. I had also a little pond, and there was this. I had put in there like koi. And dude, this heron, like I kept on seeing the numbers of fish go down. One day I see the heron and I scare him, and he just looked at me like, "What's up, bro?" Like, they don't care. They're like, "What do you want? This is my Burger King stop over here before I head into the Everglades. My refueling station, bro."
Yep.
He was just used to getting feet fed, fancy kois.
Master Fish Cow, can you please go ahead and drop John Paul's his link? Let's help out John Paul. Any links that you want to drop, go ahead and drop it. Let's help out each other because we gotta help out each other because we're one big family. We don't need to be criticizing each other. We need to help out each other. And let's help out all those people there because we are one big family. And guys, this right here is all because of Coro was saying. It's $5 and up if you want to see Garcia Aquatics sing or dance. That's all it is. And guys, here's John Paul's link. Link up with him. Check out his videos. And let's help him out. And I have a feeling that he might be needing some more subs. So let's help him out. We got to help out each other. Like everybody helped me to get to my 700. And I was really appreciated, happy that you guys helped me out, got me to my 700. And right now, I'm not looking for that 800. I'm not looking for the 900. I'm looking for that 1,000. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not worrying about the 8 or 9, even though I should worry about it. But let's just go ahead and push it to the 1,000. Because Garcia Aquatics is a little loco in the cabeza. And yes, guys, there's going to be more videos. And the last video that I dropped was my 125. I didn't talk on that one at all. I just said, let me just put just some music and show you guys how I set up my 125 with the plants and the driftwood because I really felt so happy just to see how great it came out. Oh, he has 1.66 thousand subscribers, Didi. Wow, I didn't know that.
So I didn't realize I'm frozen, and I need to like fix that.
Probably when you move, or probably you get a better reception wherever you at.
No, it's because I saw a message and I went to respond to it, and that's when you see me reaching for my phone.
And it just looks like almost like the old video game, Mortal Kombat. Come
What?
here. Wow, John Paul, you've been on YouTube since 2014. Nice.
Well, my guys, I gotta go. Thank you very much for letting me talk to you and pick your brains a little bit. I'll try to either be on the chat next time or I'll show my face and say what's up.
No
Always
problem at
down for
all.
it.
And thank you for coming. And don't forget, Instagram me, and I'll let you know when I'll be going down there. And I can just scoop that fish off of you. And if you get another Oscar, I'm the Oscar guy, and I'm gonna be like June, that she's only Oscars. That lady has Oscars, 300 gallons, 400 gallon tanks, and it's all Oscars.
I mean, they're amazing fish, you know, and they have like personality to them. They're like, even though
They're
they're,
puppies. They just a dog in the water. That's all it is.
exactly, yeah, that kind of, inquisitive nature that they have, as opposed to like a goldfish or a koi. I mean, they do have their appeal, but I find that Oscars, when I've had them, they're very receptive to like people, like you know what I mean. I guess like they associate us with food, so it's like, oh, that's the hand that feeds me. I don't
Yeah,
know.
just like my frontosas. Look
Oh
how they
yeah,
ran away.
that's another great fish. I love them.
Check it
I
out.
love them for
I
sure.
just got my hand up there. They think I'm ready. I'm gonna feed them. And I fed them today, and I don't like to overfeed my fish.
No, no, no. Totally right.
But some people just keep feeding. Then I know the fish is too fat, and then you got all kinds of food in the bottom.
Rotting and the water quality goes to shit, and then the fish get sick, and then they die. So yeah, it's a vicious cycle that if you, yeah, for sure.
But thank you for coming up, Rodolfo.
Appreciate
I'll
it,
see
man.
you to the next time.
See ya.
Hey guys, ain't this wonderful? I got people coming up and saying hello and stuff like that, and people in the chat. I'm really happy. Oh, Didi. Oh, Didi. Oh, that was Rodolfo, one of the guys that I met a while back.
So Garcia,
Yes, sir.
where do you live now? Because I thought you lived in like West Palm.
I still live in West Palm.
Okay,
I haven't moved.
okay.
I don't move, but I've been trying to get contact with Malone and no response.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I thought he was.
I thought he would get back in business, but I guess he's not getting back in business. KJE, you been down here in West Palm, and you didn't let Garcia Aquatics know that you were in West Palm? Sailing. That was a great video you did today, Sailing. That was, even though who knows when you dropped it today, but I like that video. I like that video of that tank with no filtration. I like that. Oh, so you came to a scuba instructor training in Fort Pierce. Oh, wow. That's not too far from me. And my son wanted, when he got certified and everything and became a scuba diver, then he wanted me to do it with him. And I said, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know. And he goes, Dad, just do it. I don't know, son. I don't know, son. He goes, Dad, I'll show you a video instead. He shows me a video. I'm like, oh, that looks very interesting. I think I should go ahead and do it. He goes, oh, wait, Dad, you haven't finished watching it. I was okay. What's the best part of the video? Him fighting off a shark. Poke the shark away. You think I want to be in that water with sharks? Nope. I'm not getting certified. No. I do not like sharks. Even the nurse sharks don't do anything. But when I felt that bump on my leg, I got out of that water like I was Jesus running on top of water. I did not like it. When I go in, I just make sure that the water doesn't pass my knees. When I go to the beach, the water just got to stop at my knees. I'm not going by my waist. No way. No. Nice. Nice, Dee. No problem at all, Satan. No problem at all. So, guys, anybody else? Oh, let me see. He said something
Wait,
else.
can you hear me, Garcia?
I could hear you, but you frozen.
Okay. Yeah, I need to fix that, but I'm stuck doing fish stuff right now, and my hands are wet. It's not going to work real
You gotta
well. You'll
walk
end up.
around. When you're doing fish stuff, when you're fixing tanks and stuff like that, you always gotta have your little towel with you.
I've got a towel. Just because it's wet doesn't mean that it's not a towel. It just may be less functional than a different towel.
Good to know, KGE. Good to know. But you might be thinking about doing that again, probably. Might teach it again. That's a good thing to say, Silver Creek. Hashtag, don't forget to bring a towel.
Look, leave me alone.
Hey, son, I can't believe you're here, son. Hey, we're just talking about rambling stuff and stuff like that. People showing stuff and stuff like that, showing their tanks. And we got a gentleman here. that he was talking about his aquaponics and hydroponics and stuff like that, and the isopods that he got, some of his saltwater tank stuff. And I had another gentleman asking about that, and he's gonna be bringing me. He wants me to go down to neighborhood fish farm down in Miami to go pick up an Oscar that he can no longer take care of. So I'm gonna be picking up that albino in a week or two. I told him, and he said no problem. And I've been working on a few projects here and there, and I've been enjoying your videos and Tamara's videos. I really enjoy the stuff you guys do, and it's great to have you on my side as a great friend. Even though you're all the way up in Canada, but one day, but first I gotta get my passport. Soon as I get my passport, then I'll go up there. Oh yeah. And especially Tamara, she is really killing it. But I don't know why you gave her crabs. But if you and Tamara want to come up, if you and Tamara want to come up, it'll be perfect. It'll be all right. I'll drop the. Just put the link in the chat. If you and Tamara want to come up, it'll be awesome. Oh, okay, no problem. And keep up those videos coming. You guys are doing. You guys are really rocking it. And I already spoke to my cousin, and he's willing to go to that going to see that fight. I told him that it's gonna be in mid-August. I believe that's what you said, mid-August, right? Uh, when you have the set date, can you please let me know if I can let him know, because we're trying to get a nice little group, because we're gonna get that VIP, and we definitely gonna be there to watch that fight. You against Rod, Mr. Arapaimanic. And I just can't wait to see that. GNC, how you doing? And Joey, just wanted to tell you this. Here's my email. If you ever want to email me, and I didn't want to say this, but I try to email you. I mean, I try to send you a message through Instagram, but it's not accepting it. I don't know what happened. It's probably on your end or not or my end, but I tried. But there's there goes my email. If you want to email me, and we can stay in touch. Mexicali, sorry for ignoring you. How you doing, George? Mexicali, Orale Holmes. I'm very happy to see everybody here coming to this wonderful chat, hanging out with Garcia Aquatics, because that's what it is. And it is always awesome to have everybody checking each other out, checking their websites, check out everything, staying in touch with each other. And And I really appreciate all that. And Ratesh, welcome. Sorry for if I didn't respond to you. Welcome to the Garcia Aquatics. Hey Wes, you still here?
Yep.
Okay, just checking. Even though we're not frozen, it makes me like you're not here.
Yeah, I'm doing fish stuff, and I just added a little. I changed some water stuff, and I'm making sure everybody's okay and happy.
Awesome. I'm just really happy that I see everybody coming here and having a great time and chatting away with everybody and everybody chatting with each other. And it's just great to see the King of DIY showing up in the chat. And I really appreciate the support and the love that everybody's doing. And oh my God, there was one person here I just saw. Oh, Allison, how you doing? I'm sorry, Allison. It's great to see everybody here. If anybody wants to come up, I'll be dropping the link again.
So what's new in your tank system? 'Cause you got 50 of them.
No, I don't got that much. The only thing I'm using is just the FX Force. That's what I'm using for both of my tanks. That's the system that I use. And with those canisters, it makes it easier for me to maintain and clean. But to some people, they don't like the canisters. But to some people, they want the sumps. But the thing is that me, I don't like to hear the sumps too much. But I know there's a lot of ways to eliminate the noise. But for me, I like it the way I have it with my canisters.
For fresh, I love canisters. Canisters are great for fresh. I did start with turtles, so I'm a little bit biased, but I had two FX5s for my 125 that I freaking loved, and it was the greatest filter system I've ever had. Salt, I've just got an HOB right now, but I'm trying to find like a little overflow box for this size of tank, and I haven't been able to find it yet. Probably gonna have to Amazon it. But for salt, something is usually the best way to go because you get that redundancy and additional water volume without having to worry about too much. So I feel like there's pros and cons to each for different types of setups. I'm a big advocate for both.
GNC, they do that to us. That's how they shut us up. They get us dinner so we can shut up. But that's all right. Wilson's life. Thank you. Thank you for coming. We got the big wooden pond built. Aqua Expo. Ooh, that'll be nice to see. Like I always tell everybody, there's the link. If you want to come up, show what you got. What's your you show us your tanks and what kind of fish you keep, and what's your favorite fish, and what's your favorite tank or pond. I've seen it. I've seen it. Well, I guess you're gonna have to probably show it to me again. You have to probably come up and show it to me if I can try to remember. because Garcia Aquatics is getting old. You know, Garcia Aquatics is getting that little syndrome. GNC.
What's up? I guess I'll eat in front of you guys all. My wife made me some enchiladas, but that way
No
they could,
mames, no mames, cabrón.
that way the rest of the chat can see a handsome face, not just yours. My wife said I'm yelling.
Oh, she said you're yelling.
Yeah. Oh, Didi said yeller. Was that towards me, Didi?
GNC got jokes.
What's up, son?
If I come up and show it to you, you might get kicked off YouTube. Well, if it happens, it happens. It's not the first time people getting kicked off.
Can you guess what these are?
Well, I can't see nothing.
I'll give you them so you can guess what they are.
I don't want them, but
Yeah, you do.
looks like a plate. I don't know. How could I guess by seeing the black guy?
Here.
Oh, they're some kind of.
I could have got way more, but I never.
I simultaneously was telling me that I was yelling, so I assumed that you were backing her up, or maybe she was right. I don't know. Like if I talk like this, am I loud enough?
No, you're fine. You don't
Okay.
you don't sound like you're yelling. Don't worry about it. The one that's always yelling is me.
No,
Okay.
what's going on? Wait. How we doing?
Hey, wait, his pet name. Yo, D, you're 100% right. Really, because us guys, I don't care if she hears me or anything like that, but one thing I gotta tell you, us guys, when we alone, we the tough guys. But when the lady comes up, yes, my love. Yes, my love. No, my love. Okay, my love. And then when she's gone, why is she always gotta be on me?
So once we're done eating, we're actually gonna take her motorcycle tins down to an airbrush guy so he can airbrush some roses on the centers of the front and back fender. So she
Araceli, you're number one, Araceli.
that's Garcia. Remember I told you that your cousin, right?
Yep, my cousin's name is Araceli.
That's how he remembered your name. No, thank you, no nothing.
Hi, thank you.
Hey, watch the way you talk to her. Araceli, smack him in the back of the head. Put him in his place.
I accidentally.
And then when you do that, you can go ahead and put it up on TikTok.
Yeah, you see, he remembers you're a TikToker. Yeah, her TikTok.
And even though if you smack it in the back of his head, I bet you'll get 21 million views on that.
Probably.
What's your TikTok?
You're a sound.
If anyone is on TikTok, I'm gonna post her thing.
Fair.
AIR underscore. You do underscore.
Hey, man, look what Wei says. Garcia's talking for himself. I'm always right. What, Wei? What are you trying to say, Wei? What? Just because when I talk is always right, I'm always right.
Underscore again.
Yeah. UH.
UH.
Underscore. Oh, SA. I'm going to put out.
You check.
I'm not going to.
Hey, how much viewers do you have?
Well, I'm not sure. I can't even see it. Hold on, I'm just checking this real quick. So you know what's funny is I don't think Joey's still here, but a long time ago in 2016 I made a video because he had showed about these water polishers that are a DIY. Of course, he's the king of DIY, and my average videos are in the hundreds, but that one video has 18,000 views. It's my highest viewed video out of all of them.
Lucian's life. Now I remember who you are. Garcia now remembers. Thank you for coming to my live. She's one of the young ladies from Aqua Expo, and she got a nice pond, and with those
You were way up.
the tiger shoving nose and all that. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sending me those pictures. Thank you. And yes, Garcia forgot about that, and they didn't save the money to give it to your husband for. He could build me the tank the pond that I wanted. Now I gotta try to save up the money again.
Yeah. There's more right there.
I really appreciate everybody coming here and stuff like that. And
All right.
Okay.
I don't want to listen.
You want me to make them?
and especially my moderators dropping those links with no problem, no hesitation.
All right.
I really appreciate that.
Watch it.
And wait, what are you complaining about now?
All right.
I wonder if I can't post a link.
No, because you're not a moderator.
So it wasn't even a. I'm gonna just try this.
Just put what they say, just put her name. Put her name, but don't put the dot or the triple W or TikTok or anything.
Oh, because
They'll find the link. They'll find it themselves because they'll grab it and they'll put it up.
If any of you guys are on TikTok, that's her name. It's pretty much motorcycles, but it's her take on it, and she's only been riding for a little over a year and
Like 6 months.
or like a year and a half now. But she's actually really good. She's gone to the coast and back a few times, which I know dudes have been riding for years that haven't done that yet.
Enchiladas. Just have an enchilada, having that great enchilada. That homemade enchilada, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way to have it when it's homemade.
She's a keeper, Garcia. She's a keeper. 25 years. She's put
And
up with me.
counting.
Yes, sir, and counting.
Araceli,
Yes.
how can you put up with this guy?
I just ignore him most of the time.
Well, one thing I didn't tell you, that's the same answer that my lady says to everybody. When they ask, how do you put up with him? I just ignore him.
Yeah, that's literally the only way.
And if we ignore you, we get the tucker across our head.
Yeah, it doesn't work both ways.
Or get the frying pan too. Hey guys, here's Marissa's TikTok. So check it out and go ahead and follow her. She got some amazing videos there. Check it out.
Thank you. Wait. Thank you, Garcia. Comment. Tell her you're a fish person, but you checked it out. Just be honest. You'd have to see. Like she's not scared to be herself. Like the first time she dropped the bike, most people don't want to tell no when they drop their bike. She posted the daggone video about it. This was, like I said, a year and a half ago when she first started riding though.
I can't wait until she puts everything back puts everything back on the motorcycle, on the
Yeah,
Harley.
yeah, it's gonna be
Can't wait to see
nice.
that.
It's because her bike. So literally on the actual bike, it Do people mind if I talk bikes? We're talking fish. Does it matter?
Hey, it's Hangout with Garcia Aquatics on Wednesday. You're
So,
eating food on my life.
so
We talking about hydroponics and aquaponics and hydroponics. Aquaponics, we're talking about salt water. We're talking about everything. Anything.
yeah. So her bike has a really nice Harley numbered bike. There's only 150 made with that paint job, and it's the only reason I ride a bike is because I didn't like motorcycles before I saw that one, and I just fell in love with it.
I'm still here.
So then she ended up taking it over. It was my bike. Well, initially it was my brother-in-law's bike. I bought it off of him after 12 years of bugging him for it. He finally sold it to me. So then that ended up becoming her first bike now, which is beautiful. But the paint job is not girly enough for her. So she wanted to go ahead and change it to a girly paint job. So we bought 3 new tins, had those painted, and I'm going to put those on her bike. That way we don't lose her paint. That way we don't paint over that really nice paint job that first sold me the motorcycles in the first place. And I'm planning to put that paint job on one of my other bikes, on the first bike I ever owned. Actually, I'm hoping to put those tins on that bike. I'm gonna show you a picture of it real quick. But yeah, I mean, I understand why she says it's not girly enough, but it's bad. It's a beautiful bike.
I did not realize I was not audible during that past like solid 20 minutes. I was responding.
But yeah, you see her bike.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah, but we're gonna change it up to make it purple now. But that paint job is an original Harley paint job, which, like I said, I'll end up putting it on my first bike I ever owned. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, but she'll post the TikTok.
I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Let's go!
Wow, Monster Fish Gal, that is so awesome. Is that your first? No, I'm guessing not first because you're saying new, not first.
She have ape hangers.
Yeah, on that turn, they're at the deal. So we both took well, also my son, all 3 of us took the safety course at an airport, so we didn't have to do the driving part of the test at the DMV. We only had to do the written. And I was like, I don't think I could. I've been riding since 05. I still don't think I could, especially on my big bike. I got an electric glide. I don't think I could make that turn. And she's like, I could make it. And so I said, no, my love, you don't understand. It's a lot harder than it looks. You got to stay within the lines. Can't put your feet down. And she's like, let's go. And while you saw the video. Yeah, she's got I want to say there's 16s or 18s. So it was my bike. So when she was going to take it way, I was going to put drag bars on it because she's only 4'10". She's tiny. And she said, no, leave those on there. I go, dude, a lot of guys have smaller apes than these. And she's like, well, I want to try them. So when she's actually on her bike, her arms are like way up here. It's so funny. And we had to lower it 2 inches in the back, 2.5 inches in the front. So she barely tippy toes. She could barely reach the floor. But it's part of the whole thing that just makes it so much more awesome. But she's only 4'10". She's tiny. That's awesome. Second grandbaby, you got a boy and a girl and a girl. What are we thinking? We don't know what this is. Is this going to be a surprise? I got us all sidetracked, but I can do that. I can talk for days. I apologize if it does bug someone, but you can tell me stop and I'll stop.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
Yes, sir. I think the new one's going to be a boy. Uh-oh. Girl, new one is a boy, so I'll have one. Oh, that is so awesome. That's cool.
Okay, let's keep talking about motorcycles. I guess somebody's really liking it. Dee Dee, you like motorcycles?
Yeah, she said she used to ride a crotch rocket. I never did that because I'm smart enough to know that I'm stupid enough. If I got one, I would kill myself on it. So this one's my bike that I ride. So on that thing, I couldn't do the DMV course, and I've been riding since 05. CBR and the e-bike.
Hey Wes, go ahead and go out and come back in. See if that will work.
Okay, I'm ready.
He's got to Garcia. I got to run too. I'm gonna go drop off her parts at the paint shop at the painters. If you're on when I'm back, I'll jump back on. But let me go
Everybody's leaving Garcia. I just can't believe I don't got a broom, 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 broom.
I gotta lay next to this lady tonight. I need to make sure I'm alive tomorrow, so I gotta go.
Oh, you will be alive, but your arm will be in a sling, and your head will be wrapped up because
Yeah.
that frying pan.
So, bye everybody. I might be back depending how long we take. If you guys are still on, if not, have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.
You probably me cuida, manito.
Yes, sir.
Where'd he go?
You're back.
Where'd he go? He just left.
Yeah, he had to go take the other stuff for to get painted.
All right.
He's taking his stuff to get painted for his wife.
Yeah, I got to get off soon, or now, pretty much. But I'll show my bike. I don't know if I can flip the camera on, actually. No, I can just turn it off. But here's my bike. I don't know if you can see it.
Nice.
But, I mean, it looks like a freaking mountain bike, and it goes 110. And it's the most fun way to get to work. Because it's just, like, I skip all the lights because I just go to sidewalk, to the street, to wherever. Because it's legal to do that. And it's a lot of fun. I've been getting around this way. What?
It's a great e-bike.
Yeah, and then once my toe's fully healed, I'll be back on the CBR as well, and that's fun. But I kind of like this better because it's just more agile, and I can go more places with it. Like I can ride on sugar sand, which you cannot do with anything else. But I was responding, and then I realized like no one was talking to me because no one could hear me, so that kind of sucked.
Yeah, you were even though you were frozen, but it didn't show that the mic was off or anything like that.
No, I guess it messed up because I was here talking and I was saying I might have changed but too much water and then some other stuff. I said a whole bunch of things and I was talking about the bikes and I was saying like Harleys are freaking sick. Like I will never own one, but it's something. It's a guttural feeling to enjoy a Harley. Like I compare it to like Mustangs. Like you don't want one because it's a Ford, but you're happy to listen to one because they're just awesome.
I love the Harleys. I just wish I could get on a bike. But the last time I got on a bike, the last time I ever got on a bike was when I was a teenager. And I was on a dirt bike and Garcia Aquatics took the jump and fell off that bike and never got back on a bike.
I'm going to work at like 60 miles per hour on what is essentially I don't even know what to call it. It's like a mountain bike with the power of a dirt bike and the agility of just air. It feels a little heavy, like it feels like a dirt bike, but you get all of those middle ground stuff. So I'll see a little jump and I'll just take it, and people see me on the sidewalk, and all they see is a dude on a pedal bike flying through the air, and I get looks, and it's hilarious, but it makes me really happy. And I shouldn't be doing that, but my spine is healed now, so that's good. Like I can do stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah, you just gotta take it easy.
Mhm.
You just gotta take it easy. Don't go too crazy. So, guys, I've been on here for a while, but I just want to say thank you for everybody that came up on my live stream, in the chat, and up on the screen, and my moderators dropping those links. I really appreciate everybody for helping out, and thank you for everything, supporting Garcia Aquatics, and I love you guys. Wilson Life, we're gonna have to link up one of these days. One of these weekends, we're gonna have to link up.
All
I
the
would like
support,
to
man.
come. I would like to come to your place, and I would like to do a video of your pond. And everybody, like I always say, help out each other. Do your water changes. Feed your fish, and always don't forget to turn on the notification bell to notify you when Garcia is dropping a video or going live. And also, Wes, thank you for coming up and being here.
Hey, man, I'm sorry I'm not feeling that well, but I'm trying.
But you did good no
At
matter
least
what.
I've got a voice right now.
But you did good and everything. And everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. And always, and oh, just when I'm ready to close this down, my local breeder shows up.
All right, I'll let you guys do that. I got to run away.
All right,
You have
guys,
a good night, man.
thank you for being here. And I love you guys. And I'll see you guys till the next time. And Eric, you're late. And I'll see you guys till the next time. Garcia Aquatics always says this: I love you, and I'll see you till the next time. See ya.